Good morning everyone. To my huge surprise, it's actually Thursday once again, and we are talking about our school days, years, time, whatever. When this topic first came up, you had it split up in three parts, which were elementary or primary or middle and high school, and I have to admit I have no idea what all of that means. I mean, I'm familiar with the concept of high school. I went to an American high school for all of 2 weeks, but how long elementary or primary or whatever you call it school is, and when or where middle school is, I have no freaking idea, which is why I'm gonna give you a little tour of the German school system before I start, because you probably know as much about it as I know about the American school system. The German school system as a whole is split in two parts. You have the elementary school part, which is 4 years where everybody goes, and then there's the secondary part that is split up in even more parts. So everybody goes to primary school, and at the end of 4th grade you get a little report card from your teacher which recommends what type of school you should go to next. In most parts of Germany, there are 3 options for you. The first one is Hauptschule, which goes up to 9th class. There's Realschule, which goes up to 10th. And there's the Gymnasium, which, depending where you are, goes up to 12th or 13th grade. Now, all of this is depending on the state in which you are living and the area in which you are living, and it's a big clusterfuck of reforms, and everybody's talking about it all the time, and it's changing all the time, and it is freaking confusing. And since I left school, the system has changed twice. That's in the last 4 years for the state where I'm living. That's not good. So you have these 3 options, and then you go to these schools, and the respective diplomas which you get qualify you for a certain type of job level. And if you go to Gymnasium and get your Abitur like I did, you can do pretty much everything and go to university and do whatever you want to do. The school that I went to is a Catholic private school, which doesn't mean that skirts and stuff. It's a totally normal school. It's just paid for by the Catholic Church and a group of alumni. And this group of alumni is something that this school is very proud of, and I think it's a great thing because they feel that the school has given them so much that later in life, when they have the money, they give back to the school. And that's this really cool system, I think, that everybody who is in school gets to enjoy good facilities, and they sponsor trips, and if you can pay for something, there's this group that will make sure that everybody gets to enjoy everything that is happening. There's a day at the beginning of every school year where all the alumni are invited back to come to the school and to have a look at things, and there's a job fair. This alumni day is usually held on a Saturday in late October, which is when my birthday is. During my 9 years at that school, I think my birthday was on that day twice, which meant that I had Saturday birthdays and I had to go to school. It sucks big time. What happened was that this day fell on my 18th birthday, which in Germany is sort of a big deal because turning 18 means that you are an adult. It means you can drive a car, you can vote, you can drink alcohol, you can do pretty much anything that you want to do. And this day was a school day for me, which I loved oh so very much. And maybe you remember from last week that I said I was in a club when I turned 18. Yeah, we went out the day before. I was not very awake for that day in school. But the cool thing was that my friends are awesome, and they came together, and when we had a break during that day, I had like 2 cakes. And I was standing there with my cakes, and I didn't know what to do, and there was candles everywhere, and it was after all not that bad a day. That is it from me. We won't be seeing Amy tomorrow. She's gonna be taking a bit of a break, and we will see her back at some point, and Edie is not blogging this week. So the next time you will see Jill. Bye!